Testosterone is what makes a man a man. But if you're eating foods that raise your estrogen, you're never going to have high testosterone. I've been eating healthy for years.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! If you don't have the energy, if you aren't gonna bring it today, if you're not gonna wake up with everything you have, then you might as well go back to sleep. Let's go! Let's go, baby! Woo! Woo! Let's go! Woo! This is crypto, baby! This is crypto, baby! This is crypto, baby! Let's go, let's go! If you can feel it in your soul, if you can feel it as you go, you know what you wanna get, know what you wanna buy. Woo! 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 Get hype, get live, get ready, get moving. This is the Crypto Lifer Show. Are you ready? Are you ready for the energy that you've never seen, that you've never even felt in your life? Because I'm going to bring it to you every single day of the week. Let's go. Let's go. Janet Yellen, she can take these alt gains and bang. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Let's get that energy going. Let's get the vibes going. You ain't never been with a guy like this. You ain't never seen an energy like this. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Yo, you guys, man. You guys have no idea. We are ready. We are ready for such an amazing time in our lives. The biggest wealth change in history, my friends. The biggest wealth change in history is upon us. Is upon us. And you guys have made it to the inner circle. You have made it to the consciousness realm. You have fought through what the populace has tried to keep you from. And you have made it here to the Crypto Lifer Show. And you have become a crypto lifer. So, as we enter into this journey where most of the populace has no idea what is even going on, what is even occurring, okay? But you are sitting at the front seat of the biggest show in the world, and most of the people don't even know it. They don't even know it. So, without further ado, I have nothing to say here, but let's go. And let's move forward with the strongest, most energetic, most determined, most honorable, most integrity-filled group in the internet, the Crypto Lifers. Let our voice be known, let our voice be heard, for our group will grow, and we will be known throughout the crypto space. Any event we go to, we will show the Lifer badge, we will show the Lifer way, and we will form a group stronger than any crypto group has ever been formed. My friends, welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Thank you so much for joining me. I am just full of exuberance, full of hope, full of faith that we are on our way to one of the greatest wealth transfers in the history of the human race. And you, my friends, are here to witness one of the greatest changes that have ever occurred. You are watching something similar to Pythagorean theorem in its existence, to Euclid's problem being created. Bitcoin has done something that nothing has ever done, create a trustless way to build wealth, a trustless environment, Byzantine fault tolerance, things that we could not understand, things that the man could never figure out through history, has been solved just 10 years ago. One of the greatest issues in all of the human race. How to do business trustless. Without having to trust you or me, I can still buy something from you. Unbelievable. What an amazing idea. What an amazing concept. The smart contract. Last night, I said to buy the dips. Why? We looked at the 4 hour. The 4 hour on all these coins was at the bottom. Everyone was telling you life was over. That's when you buy. You wouldn't have had a chance to get Aave down at 148, but you did. And now it's at 190.92. Did you have the BALZs to trust your oscillators? Did you take a tutoring session with me so you knew that you could thoroughly go in when you see a double bottom on the stochastics RSI on the 4 hour? Weren't these the things that I've been teaching for the last 6, 7, 8 months to every single person on the channel? Aren't these the opportunities that I speak of? Inverted head and shoulder. I even showed you we had the bullish divergence forming. There's your bullish divergence. I give you guys the basics. If you just study your divergences, if you just study your MACD and your stochastics RSI, and if you stick to a plan and you stay disciplined, my friends, the world is at your fingertips. You have what you need at all times. You have what you need at all times. You just need to see that and see it clearly. I bought the dips. I didn't buy huge dips, but I'll explain what happened. I sold XRP. I had a big bag of it, about 16,000 XRP. That gave me $4,700. I put $2,700 into waves. I put $2,000 into sand. Sand exploded. That $2,000 turned into $5,100. Okay, I kept $2,000 on the sidelines. Should have went in hard with everything last night. I kept $2,000 on the sidelines just in case. And then I distributed $3K last night. Not a big deal. Made 140 on Uni. Made 193 here on. Made 140 on Uni. 150 on 1 inch and XRP. Just added to that bag because I'm going to rebuy my XRP bag as I continue to create profits off of the money that I sold XRP for. See, I had a plan. I stuck to my plan. I did the plan. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope everything's going great for you. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Let's see what's going on with the news a little bit. I was going to do some news sentiment so we can then get into how maybe Bitcoin is reacting to that news. You know, not a big sense of news, just a little bit of news to kind of bring us in to how we're feeling. But I see an inverted head and shoulder. I see a bounce off the bottom of this wedge. I see bullish divergence as well established that we had right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Bitcoin would go to 28.7. It loves that 27,000 area. Kind of a double bottom, as you can see here. Maybe a large double bottom. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at what we see there for the markets. But let's take a look at the sentiment today. See some of the news that's coming out in the last 10 minutes. These are 12-minute news stories. Look, 12 minutes, 26 minutes. I'm giving it to you guys live and up to date. Just a quick 5-minute news story. Then we're going to get into we're going to get into Bitcoin. We're going to show you what's going on with my analysis so you can get what you come here for every single day. Shout out to Crypto Cody. Shout out to Hadouken AM. Shout out to Levi, 502, Trade Intuition, Oswaldo Solis, everybody here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It means the world that you came in and joined the Crypto Lifer. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Why I sold everything for this dip. Ask about your alt bags on demand TA live. Yeah, that's right. That's right. If you got back in at 28.8, that was your last chance, okay, to get a healthy bag. I think of Bitcoin below 30K. Hey, I could be wrong, but I really think that was it. Following 7K daily drop, will 30K hold? They're just going to go over what we go over, and I think we do a better job of it. So we could look at this. They're showing you some Fibonacci levels where we're going to bounce. We did bounce here on the 4-hour chart. So, you know, we're doing all right. So far, so good. On the other side, the first level resistance was 32.5. This is followed by 32, blah, blah, blah. We already have that all. But, yeah, we got to get to 32.5. Then we hit 34, 34.50 at the 0.5 fib. And then the 618 Fibonacci level. But that was when we were breaking up. But yeah, we could have closed 2850, really short-term target on the 1.1 fib extension, and we did it. We did it pretty good. So there you go. Crypto and blockchain, what the Brazilian market can expect for 2021. Cointelegraph Brazil invited some of the country's top crypto and blockchain experts to chart the next steps for the market. 2020 we remembered as one of the most difficult years for the contemporary societies. Countries and entire populations have faced lockdowns and economic crisis. Financial markets still suffer from the severe impacts of the economic recession. More than 2 million lives have been taken by COVID-19. In fact, the crypto and blockchain markets have stood out in the face of a crisis that has sparred no sector. I mean, if 2 million people died of COVID, what about all the other sicknesses and diseases that people died about? I mean, anyway, institutional investment was highlighted in 2020, finally reaching the crypto sphere, and it promises another year of growth in 2021. Crypto markets experienced a year of extreme optimism or greed, demonstrated by the Crypto and Fear Greed Index. We're going to take a look at that too, and last night, that was an extreme, that had some fear in it. So we're going to look that, we're going to show you that. I use this honestly as a way to buy and sell. I can't believe how well it actually works. You buy Bitcoin from 40 down. If you can get Bitcoin down here when you're in extreme fear, then you're doing unbelievable. You sell Bitcoin when you're in extreme greed. And you could tell when we were extreme greed, we were at 40K, 42K, and that was your indication to sell Bitcoin. So this works really good. Go to alternative.me. I will put this in the description, in the link here, in the comment section, and you guys can eat that up. Take that with you. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in to Crypto Lifer. You'll never meet a Crypto Lifer. You'll never meet a person with the energy, bringing it to you live every single day, just hitting it. I am the Crypto Lifer. I can get any coin and on any exchange at any time. I know how to make passive income through doing yield farming. We can also do staking. I can show you how to make passive income. I do all aspects of crypto trading, farming, earning from farming, proof of stake learning, flexible locks, locked period locks, proof of stake locks, liquidity swaps. Let me bring you in to the crypto world. Let me show you the knowledge to get yourself situated in a place where you can make passive income daily off of Bitcoin, off of cryptocurrencies that you own. Okay, so stay tuned for more. If you want to learn, you stay in this channel. This is a crypto life. Other people may be traders. They may be showing you this and that. No. Here, this is my life. I've sold every penny I have for cryptocurrency. 99% of my wealth I have put in cryptocurrency. I put my money where my mouth is. I am really living the life of a crypto lifer. This is a true documentary of a human being who has put his entire life into cryptocurrency. Okay? So if you want to follow me along and see if I make it or break it, this channel is going to show you whether I rise to the top or I fall to the bottom and just blow off into despair. So this is real time watching. I'm very similar like a stock. I'm oscillating right now. I'm going up and down and up and down. But you know what? I've been continually going up. And so far, so good. We're on our way to 900 subs. Can we get to 23 subs today? MicroStrategy buys the Bitcoin dip again with 10 million Bitcoin purchase. MicroStrategy, the software giant with 1.3 billion Bitcoin purchased in the last 6 months, has bought the Bitcoin dip with a $10 million purchase at 31.8 apiece, taking their total Bitcoin holdings to 70,784, worth $2.2 billion. MicroStrategy purchased approximately 314 Bitcoins for $10 million in cash in accordance with its Treasury Reserve policy at an average price of approximately $31,808 per Bitcoin. We now hold approximately 70,700. And I love how he tweets it too. Just to let you know, and he tweets it this morning at 8:50, just to let everybody know, Janet Yellen can take that to the bank. Bam! Billionaires have spoken, Janet. We're richer than you, baby. We got you. Thanks for this news, Sam. Didn't see that. Gives me confidence. Yeah, I was talking to Nick earlier today, this guy Magic Shack right here, and he said he's a TV producer. The guy knows how to do TV. He knows how to produce video. And he said, you know what? I would like it if you give some market sentiment at the beginning, kind of bring people into the story, just like, Mad Money Mike and all, Mad Money Jim Cramer and all that stuff like that. So Bitcoin seals 8.5% daily bounce. TradingView showed a stronger trading day for Bitcoin on Friday with daily gains at 8.5%. And Fridays are usually tough days to trade, right? We all know that. Being a trader, Friday is not the greatest day to trade. So, great news for Bitcoin. All eyes and whales were at 29,000. They freaking bottled in there, man. Map of unspent Bitcoins following below 28.72 and consolidating there will give us another big drop, at least to 23. We didn't do that. Not many supports below 28.7 right now. So if we start consolidating there, we'll probably bring Bitcoin to 23.8. Yeah. I said I don't think we ever go below 25K. I said I think that's ridiculous. But let's take a look at what we see now. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get into Bitcoin. Now we've given you the backdrop of the story. Let's show you what we see now. Because the news, you're right. Michael Saylor coming in and buying up $10 million worth of Bitcoin. And you know what? He's smart. He's the smartest guy in the room. So all he has to do is 0.1% in the world to follow him. You get it? And I don't mean 0.1% of a buy. He just has to like throw out what he's doing to the world. And people are going to be like, huh. Like that's a bigger deal than me. Hey, I bought Bitcoin today. People are like, okay. But Michael Saylor buying Bitcoin today? And for the amount of Bitcoin that he bought? That's a big deal. So let's take a look. Inverted head and shoulders for Bitcoin on the 1 hour. Okay, beautiful sign. I also showed you last night that we had forming bullish divergence, which is a swing low here to a swing low on the price, but a swing low to a swing low on the RSI moves to the upside while the price moves to the downside. Let's hit auto here, take a big look at the entire picture. We're going to take a look at the daily for you. And I even said yesterday, I made this pennant, right? And I said to you guys, I said, you know, I'm cool with this. This is just a bull pennant. Like we saw a lot of these, and we're low on the Stokes. We're ready to rock. We're pointed on the RSI. That's about the lowest the RSI will get on the daily, 43. You're not going to get oversold in a bull run. You're only going to get through the middle. So remember that. The RSI is not going to get down here. You're not going to get an oversold RSI with a demand supply shocked asset like Bitcoin. Let's take a look. We still have some room to move here on the MACD. You can see we haven't curved yet. So even if we go sideways or something, but we'll see, man. People following suit with the pump. Looks like it could get us all the way back to 35K. You know that's going to be a big region. We were holding. We fell through. So 35K is going to be a big deal. I really feel like there's a pretty easy gap up to 35K. Not a lot of resistance. So we can bust up to 35K. That'll bring us to about 35 even. We need to break it, right? Then our next resistance is 37.3. Then our next resistance is 39.89. And then back to 42,000 and into the all-time highs. We're very close to all-time highs. Look where we've come, man. And look where we are now, you know? And you can see the daily is ready to rock on the stochastics. And also the 4 hour. Ready to rock. We're having the 4 hour cross literally in the next maybe 5-6 hours. This tells you that throughout the day, Bitcoin's going to be going up. I mean, this was set. Yesterday, we didn't have it set as well, right? We were kind of crashing yesterday. So now we have the blue line about to cross on the MACD, which is the moving average convergence and divergence as a logarithmic algorithm that tracks the price and finds out the momentum of the price and finds out where the price really stalls out. It means when the sellers are gone and when the buyers are gone. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Please send some comments in there. Let me know how you feel, man. Let's get it going. Got steak? Got steak, bro? You got steak? Yeah, I love that. I should make a shirt. Got steak? I like it. I like what you're saying. I like what you're doing. I like what you're talking about. That means you're privy to what's going on. How to make passive income in Bitcoin, guys. Really got to show you the deal. So many different ways to make passive income on Bitcoin. I'm going to be making a video about that later on today. We're going to be doing a beginner series. We're going to be doing a lot with the channel, expanding the playlist, expanding the content, helping you guys get up to speed, right? The MACD is a delayed indicator. Once the weekly closes, it should curve. The MACD is a latent indicator. Delayed means like the bus is a half an hour late, but it's latent. It's slightly latent. This will cross afterwards, but that's why you want to add the stochastics RSI to it. That's why you want to have a bunch of different things for confluence before you decide to make a move. Also, we're going to give you a Fibonacci retracement on this, and we're going to see really where we fell. That's going to give us possible extensions and possible areas where we could keep continuing to drop or we could hold. So we actually went pretty into the 382 and the 0.5. Bullish scenarios, you don't always get to the golden pocket inside the 0.5 and the 618. So it's really nice that we did bounce here, very close to the 0.5 Fibonacci level, which coincides with this level of support and resistance as well. We could actually boom that up. And look how they fall really close to support and resistance. I was saying that to somebody the other day. Think about it. These support and resistance come from previous price action. Previous price action gets created by Fibonacci levels. So what comes first, the chicken or the egg? The Fibonacci or the support and resistance? And you can see how sometimes they actually are the exact same place. And it makes sense because they were the Fibonacci's before, which then brought the support and resistance here and then So if you do deep dives and your mind is able to make like thorough multiple connections at once, and you really, really see it for what it is, you can see that sometimes support and resistance are fib levels. Now, fib levels you need are extensions, right? How to do a fib extension, and that's what you want to do is when you're coming into here, I'll show you a fib extension real fast. Because a lot of people don't talk about fib extensions on the channel. I notice we don't mention it as much as we should, right? So you hit trend-based extension, right? And I would use this impulse move here, okay? So you need 3 points on a trend-based extension, all right? So you need 1 point here, 1 point there, and then your point right there. And then you can drag out to the side, right? If you don't understand what I just did is I used this impulse move up to up, down to down, and that gives you your fib extensions, right? And you can see they coincide pretty close to what I'm talking about with 5290, 52,000 and 53K. I'm still bullish and I'm calling 53K. I really am. I see this, I know you don't believe me, but look, I see this as a slight double bottom here. It's a sideways double bottom, but I've been seeing this play out over and over again. So it's an interesting pattern to say the least. I gave you that Apple call, told you not to give up on it, told you we were just consolidating here. We got in at 119. There you go. I'm sticking with it, man. I always bring up my old calls. That way you can hold me to it. You can hold me to the call. Did you take the sand call, guys? Did you? Unbelievable. Put a thumbs up if you took sand, man. I talked about it every single day. Every single day. I went on and said this week I'll be holding sand. No, I said for the month I'll be holding sand, ocean, and waves. These are going to be These are going to be big for the next month. I just had you could tell by looking at the charts how much I stay in the charts. It was pretty obvious to me. Here's that Bitcoin hash rate, BTCST. It's a 59. Sitting at 59, man. Really consolidating here. Just got to put this on your radar. Doing a double bottom at the end of a wedge. So you guys know what that means. We look at the 1 hour. I think these are going to get hot as the hash rate moves up too, and the difficulty level goes up, right? This is based on the difficulty level. So if the difficulty level raises, this goes up in value. I could be completely wrong. You guys could question me on that. I'm just starting to learn what this BTSC is, but there you go. I'm just putting that out there, jumping around a little bit. Okay. So I see Bitcoin in possibly a double bottom, sideways double bottom. I know it's not perfect. I'm being a little more, out the box with that thought. That's a unique thought of mine. You probably won't see that on any other channel. So I see Bitcoin bouncing here and going up to 35K. Now, from there, I'm not sure what's going to happen. We may get rejected from this top trend line. We may break it, right? But it looks like we can get some gains of 14% out of Bitcoin. A futures trade with about a 10x levy looks like it would be appropriate at the moment. Why not? Ride, the 1 hour is a little spent, right? You should have got in here at the base. Right? But now you get the 4 hour going for you. And you still got room on the 1 hour too, in my opinion. So these two things are in your favor. And that's beautiful. You also have the daily in your favor on the longer term. So once you get into the trade, you could probably extend it. So you basically have a telescope of a road ahead of you when you have these three things in conjunction, right? 4 hour daily and the 1 hour movement. Anyone investing in the new projects on PokerStarter, we're looking at Akala. We're looking at Kasura. I did a deep dive last night into Akala, Kurosara, I believe. Watched their whole entire live stream. Got some great information. I'm looking at Akala right now. That's going to be what I'm focused on. Parachains are going to be big. I'm more into parachains on Polkadot. I haven't done a deep dive into PokerStarter yet and really seen the mix. So that's something we're going to have to look at. About PayPal in the stock market. Is it worth to trade it? Yeah. It's PayPal hitting the stocks, right? That's a big deal for sure. Morning. Shout out to Crypto24, man. Haven't seen you in a while. My man. So PayPal stock looks like a cryptocurrency winner. PayPal stock could surge 23% to 300 on its cryptocurrency move, according to Motley Fool. Take a look at PayPal on the month, PayPal on the year. It's just continuing to rip since September at 186. It's on its way for a double up and more. Of course, it's going to continue to go up. I'm in PokerStarter, bought around Christmas. Awesome, man. Yeah, we'll have to do a deep dive into PokerStarter. I don't know enough about it. There's thousands of coins. I've done deep dives on every single one of them. I don't really know what PokerStarter does. To the average person, it kind of sounds like poker, right? Interesting, right? So PokerStarter.com, decentralize the way your ideas raise capital. Be the first to join PokerStarter, a protocol built for cross-chain token pools and auctions, enabling projects to raise capital on a decentralized and interoperable environment based on Polkadot, Butterfly Protocol, 100K raise, Bridge Mutual. I've been seeing the Bridge Mutual. They recently they have something going on with Bondly coming out. They have a Bondly sale. It happened last night. They're going to have another one today. Now I'm watching the stream. Stream looks great. Stream looks good. I have no errors coming in. No buffering. We're doing good. We're doing good. Tell the Canary Islands to step up their internet over there, right? Nah, stream's looking buttery. Absolutely buttery. Let's take a look at this. It should be. I'm sending this at 720. I don't know why it's not moving at 720, but anyway. All right, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for saying that, though. You never know. PHA too. Okay. So yeah, we're taking a look at PokerStarter. Decentralize the way your ideas raise capital. Subscribe to PokerStarter to get the latest updates about our tech and business announcements. So it looks like it helps us move forward. Obviously that's not going to be what's called my deep dive, but that's, we kind of have a general idea of what it is and what it does. Big green candle for us. Thank God we got saved by the bulls. Stream is fine. Thank you so much for saying that, Brad, on crypto. Shout out to everyone here. Oswaldo, Crypto24, CWJ432, Crypto24, Brad on crypto, B-Rad on crypto, my man. Trading Intuition, my dude Joe, Mixed Mix, a.k.a. Ja Soul, my dude, Bagwell33, Magic Shack Media up in the place. Cake doing its thing, baby. Cake. Gotta get that cake. Cake, baby, cake. Yeah, baby, I love that cake. All right, so I can't tell you how much I love cake. I think I'm going to start dollar cost averaging all profits into cake. Like, you get into a nice trade, you make $3,000, cake half of it, cake a third of it, cake 10% of it. I hope cake never explodes because I love cake. I'm using cake all day. Arati, shout out to you, my man, on the live stream. Thank you so much for coming in. One of my first ever subscribers. Thank you so much. Neblio, BTC. So look at Bitcoin right now, man. I'm bullish right now, and I'm telling you that I believe, again, this is financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Don't do anything I do or say on the show. This is completely my life in crypto, and you just love to watch and speculate. It's beautiful entertainment, isn't it? Watching me either go broke or become rich. I mean, you're going to see either I become rich as all heck, or I fall to the wayside. They crush Bitcoin, and I become a nobody, and my channel is destroyed. So this channel is my like watching me actually as a rocket fly through the sky. Are my burners going to burn out? Am I going to crash into the ocean, or am I going to fly to the moon, baby? And you guys are going to find out live every single day as I achieve my goals and bring myself. And that's what makes this channel different than any other channel on YouTube, because I'm 100% invested. Not even a little bit of my money is in USD. I am 99.9% in USD. So, I mean, in cryptocurrency. I said in cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? So, wow, the Olympics are canceled, guys. Big news. Big news. More people are going to be trading crypto because they're not going to have anything to do. So remember that. Crypto will become, and more people were tuning into the live stream as well. So Bitcoin on the daily looks amazing. Bitcoin on the 4-hour looks amazing. So it's about to have two big moves ahead of it. I believe it makes its way back to 50K. I think this is its plan and its move. Yuma outperformed the oracles. Yeah, Yuma was unbelievable, man. Kusama, baby. It did unbelievable. No, that's KSM. Uma was something else, actually. Yeah, you're right. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour still has some room to go, man. We are high in the Stokes, though. So it tells you that we may go sideways for a flag here before we eventually curve up. But remember, inverted head and shoulders as well on the 15-minute, right? Shoulder. Let me show it to you perfectly. Can't be rude like that and just brush through it. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. And there you go. Bitcoin looking pretty good. So I'm bullish on Bitcoin as I always been. We had bullish divergence. We bounced off the bottom of this wedge we were in. You can see I've now formed a bit of a wedge here, and we're okay. We're okay so far, so good. I'm not saying we can't go bearish, right? I'm not guaranteeing 54K. I'm saying that if we do keep continuing up, right now I'm stone cold on a prediction that we're going to possibly touch 34.9, 34K. After that, My daily prediction is kind of in the air, okay? So right now, my only call is to long Bitcoin to 35K at this point. Because it's pretty obvious that it's going to go from up, down, up, down. It's going to go to the top of the pattern, okay? That's kind of what Bitcoin does. That's what any stock does. If it's in a pattern, you have to assume it stays in the pattern until it doesn't, okay? Shout out to everyone on the live stream. We got 24 people here, only 16 likes. That's not the lifer way. The lifer way is to give back at all times. And if you're getting some great information, please hit the like button. Helps you meet some people that you actually like because it brings in the type of frequency that you like and get you in here. Now, EGLD, man, I'm going to keep mentioning this. Only a matter of time till this absolutely explodes. It's sitting here just quietly, did not really dip when everything else dipped. I don't know if you noticed. It really stayed strong. Stayed really strong. So EGLD on the daily, because you can see this was the daily when everything was falling last night. EGLD just was like, oh, I'll go from 38 to like 36. I'm not going to dump. Like, look at Alve went from 190 all the way back to 140. 25% dips in the middle of the night. EGLD, not the case. Not the case. Top 3 picks. First pick, Neblio BTC. Second pick, Alpha USD. Third is Atom BTC. So EGLD, man, this is my top pick. I think this is going to blow out all 3 of those picks, but that's my opinion. I just think this has institutional money behind it. It's going to be a big winner. EGLD, telling you, it's about to make a move. It's been hiding and waiting in the wayside. It's in a bit of a cup and handle, honestly. Like, people think it's already had its move. No. This thing wants 100 and it wants it fast. Okay? Yeah, I guess we could put a cup and handle there. Boom, right? So here's our cup. Here's our handle. And it's starting to make its move. And there's our target at 60. We're at 37. Watch EGLD. Watch Aave. Aave's not done yet. Not being an Aave is like not being at the biggest party in the room, man. Seriously. Like, look how big they bought that candle back up. They're like, oh, you want to bearish engulf us on the daily? Okay, we'll just bullish engulf you. You want to bearish engulf me? I'll bullish engulf you. You can't stop me, says Aave. And look, it's about to curve back up. Looking good on the daily. Maybe a little more downside, but the 4 hours looking beautiful on all these coins. So we're set, man. We're set today and tomorrow. The weekend, the 4 hours telling us that the weekend's going to be a fun time to trade. Yeah, likes really support the channel, help us get moving, help us go forward. Thank you so much for the like and the dislike. Whoever you are that comes every day to hit the dislike, I guess you love me that much, man. Obsessed with me. So thank you for being obsessed, man. I hope you're as obsessed with your own life as you are with mine. Okay, let's take a look at ADA. Okay, it did start to fall out of this pattern. In my opinion, it could do a bearish retest. I want to see what happens here. Definitely want to see it break back into the pattern and break above the 21-day moving average. I believe it will with the MACD pushing forward. So look for ADA to get back up into the channel here, 35, and then come all the way to 41, maybe go up and down again before it decides to rip. But when ADA does break out of this rising wedge, my friends, because look, that was its chance to break down, in my opinion. If it didn't, you can already see the buy pressure behind it. That Africa news is looming. Do you want to miss out on $5.6 trillion of illiquid assets because you chose not to throw some money in a 34-cent coin? You could have invested in the whole infrastructure of all of Africa. Yeah, I think you might want to think twice about not putting some money in Cardano. Okay, 35% gains coming up to 55. Once Cardano hits 55, these 30-cent areas will be long and gone, just like this area here. We're not revisiting. You're not going to be able to go get Cardano at 16 cents again. Those days are over, my friends. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In the 2017 bull run, things went up and down. But eventually there was a time where you could not get anything for the price you used to get it at. And I knew that was coming. I knew that was on its way. And I made sure to load my bags as heavily as I could on our way to the top. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance now, as we always do. Now, Bitcoin dominance, scary thing right here. Up, down, up, down. Are we going to come up and bounce off this level? So let's take a deep dive and see, do we have bullish divergence? We do, established. You can see right here, we have bullish divergence established. Look at that. It's not a good sign. Lack of momentum, though, on the bullishness for the MACD, which is a good sign. Could tell us that we're going to collapse. Let's take a look at the weekly and find some support and resistance for Bitcoin dominance and see exactly what we see here on the big picture. Kind of clear your mind, guys. And if you're new to the channel, if you don't know what I'm doing, this is Bitcoin dominance. This is how much Bitcoin holds of the entire market. You want to know this every day. When this moves up and down, it hurts or helps altcoins. If this will continue into a Dow trend, then we're going to be in a good shape for altcoins. But if it doesn't and it wants to bounce to the upside, it's not going to be good for altcoins. You can also juxtapose this statistic with the market cap of all the altcoins, and you can kind of start getting a feel of what's happening, right? So this is a bit of a falling wedge. Maybe we double bottomed out, came back in. So there's a chance we actually come back down to the bottom of the falling wedge right here and continue our trajectory to 52. If this comes down to 52, oh my God. And look, we have a cross on the daily. So right now the weekly says that dominance is done. This is a huge sign, guys. Bitcoin dominance on the weekly is pointing to have a huge downtrend, a huge downtrend. We're about to have an alt season. This is it, guys. I'm actually just found it out. I found out that we have alt season on the way. This is it. We have Bitcoin dominance on the weekly about to collapse. I mean, we have a double top. It had double momentum, right? It had its time. Just like it had double bottom here and came to the top. It had its time. It's now forcing down on the Stokes. It's about to have a cross on the weekly on the MACD. These are weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 weeks of loveliness. We're about to have maybe 2 months of an altcoin season like you've never seen. So hold on to your boots, man, because this is gearing up for maybe in the next 10 days. Looks like I think an altcoin season's already here. Look how much we've ripped and look how we recovered. I mean, you can tell. The beginning, it always begins earlier, but the real bulk, the real chunk, the real gains are coming in. They're coming to us March, April, May, man. Get ready. You're saying Bitcoin is going to dip in the short term. No, I never said that. This is Bitcoin dominance. This is Bitcoin dominance. This is how much Bitcoin holds this is going to give us the biggest alt season ever. Where this isn't Bitcoin, my friend. Jump into the Telegram group if you need. Ask someone a quick question. They will fill in the information for you. But this is Bitcoin dominance. Just stay with the channel. As the day comes on, you're going to start learning Bitcoin dominance, total 2. And you're going to kind of get your bearings and understand what's going on. Cake, baby, cake. I love me some cake. I talk about cake all the time. Why do I like cake? Okay, well, cake earns. Cake earns and yearns and learns. When you buy cake, you're buying a decentralized instrument. You're buying an amazing tool that can be used. Look at this. I gave you this trade. I talked about this gapping up. Look at this. I drew this pennant line here. I had a target up here at 82. That was my exact target, 82, 81.50. I pushed this trade out weeks ago. I can prove it too. I don't think a lot of people, I want to make sure, is everyone in all groups? Because we have Crypto Lifer groups right here, right? Group charts and calls only, where only calls are posted. So this is a great place where if a lot of people say, oh, I go into the chat and there's a lot of chat. This is great. I only allow people to post charts in here. And here's my cake chart. And you can see I posted this at 2:40 a.m. on January 16th. So I got you ready for this 6 days ago. 6 days ago, I'm showing you this gap up, 31% gains for cake. Right? Now, it's up to you whether you go through this, write these down on a whiteboard, and check out everything I'm giving you. A lot of calls may be missed by people who aren't doing their due diligence. So please, if you've missed a lot of the calls, it just means you're not digging deep through this group charts and calls only because, man, like I have EGLD ready to rock here. It's sitting here. It's sitting here doing its thing. It came down a little bit, but it never really left this pennant. This is a cup and handle. This is going to explode just like I showed you cake. Only a matter of time. Again, this isn't financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, but these cup and handles do explode to the upside. 26% gains. Very probable. That's like an 8 out of 10 probability coming at you. So cake, baby, cake. Gotcha, my bad. No worries, man. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you much for adding comments, Magic Shack Media. You're the man, dude. When people interact, that's what it's all about. Didn't know you had a trading. I'm in your group. I need to join the trading group too. We have multiple groups. We have the Crypto Lifer trading room, where you talk, where I do try to replicate stuff. We discuss things. We go over stuff. We do post. This is where you really should be talking about charts. I don't want to hear about your dirty laundry. I don't want to hear about vaccines. I don't want to hear about conspiracy theories. I just don't. I don't mind every once in a while having a little topic, but I want to stay on topic here. Imagine if you were a beginner, you watch my channel, and then you're like, word, I'm going to go start learning some crypto. And then you get in there and people are just talking a bunch of nonsense. Like, you're hurting me. You're hurting my business. You're actually taking food out of my daughter's mouth when you do that. So please remember, be respectful in my group. Use the energy that I created and replicate that, right? Then we have a Uniswap coins and pre-sales. This is where you have to do deep dives and understand things, what's going on. Here's Polkadot ecosystems. You have DOT, KSM, Ocean, DOC, Acro, Anchor, DIA, OX, Front, Ren, BLZ, Seller, listed on Binance, right? Then you have the unlisted on Binance. You have PCP, EGD, Energy Web Token, right? XRT, Math, Shift. These are all going to create the future. People don't realize that we're building the future right now. And if you're not able to understand it and wrap your head around it, then you're not able to invest either. So the smarter and more intelligent you are when it comes to the crypto space, the more money you're going to make. The crypto space fully rewards people that are doing deep dives. Then we have Crypto Lifer admins. This is for just the admins, people that I work with, right? We have some admins. Then we have Crypto Lifer results. I'd like people to post their futures trades in here and stuff and not fill this room with it. So yeah, you can post your results and show people how well you do, but this just post it here in the results spot. I don't want this room full of just your 100% gains every 5 seconds and not explaining how you did it. To me, that doesn't help anybody, doesn't do anything for anyone. It just says, hey, look how great I am. Look how things I do. I do that. I do post how great I am. I do post all my trades, but they're trades that I gave you before, and I want to show you the results. Like last night, I'm in the trading room. There's a huge dip, and I tell everyone, buy the dip. One of my subscribers says, no, wait for a double bottom. He defied me, number one, which is fine. No one has to believe me outright. But when I tell you something, there's a reason, right? And I've been in this for a long time, and I get strong indications of what's going on. So last night at 8:54 p.m., I said, hey, I'm buying Uni and I'm buying 1 inch. And I show you the buys. I show you exactly when I bought, 8:54 p.m., 8:53 p.m., right? And now look how transparent I am. Then I show you the actual results. Up 140, up 140. These are the exact trades I made last night. Look at 8:54 p.m., 8:53 p.m. And that's how you turn $300 while you're sleeping. Okay? This is the same money that I used once I sold XRP and doubled it. So I'm compounding. Take $2,000, turn it into $5K. Split $2K, right? $1,500, $1,800, $23K. Turn that into $26K, right? Boom, da boom, da boom, da boom. Maximizing. Every time you get a profit, turn that into another profit. Flip it, stack it. I defied you, but I went to buy the dip anyway. I didn't call you out, though. I didn't call you out, man. It's mad funny. You were like, there's going to be a double bottom. I would wait. And I was like, all right, do you, man. You do you, bro. You do you. I just told you what I'm doing. Hey, I'm not perfect, right? Anyway, here's another call that went golden. Absolutely golden. And it was a gap up call. You know, yeah, it had some trouble in the space, but the call was right around here to enter. And boom, we boomed up. I love me some cake, man. Shout out to Expect the Unexpected. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you. We missed you. We missed you in the room. You bring a lot of energy. And been trying to learn the basics. Hey, don't worry. You're going to get there. So Bitcoin dominance looks like it's about to collapse on the weekly. We didn't really give you, let's give the 4 hour, and then we're going to move on to total 2. Then we're going to have a fun part where you guys give me your tickers. We have some fun. We get interactive. So get ready to give me your tickers. Get ready to get interactive. Get ready to listen. Get ready to type. Get ready to be part of the comment section. Please. My energy is off your energy. I need the vibes. I need the interaction. I need people to kind of jump in, jump out. That's how we create a community. That's how I get to know you. That's how you get to know me. That's how we actually interact and form the group, right? IOTX. I like that. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance on the 1 hour. Right now, the 1 hour does have bullish divergence. Tells us it wants to move up to the upside. So the chance that we come up here and test 69, scary business. But the 1 hour says it wants to go up a little bit. We'll hope we have lack of momentum. We just had a MACD cross here, but we got lack of momentum. We do have bullish divergence. You can see established too, well established, which, tells us that we could be going to the upside on the 4 hour. The daily is about to reset as well, So maybe we get a little push up, just something like this. or one of these. See how this kind of just a little something to appease the oscillators, and then hopefully this weekly takes over. We have our cross, and we have alt season like you wouldn't believe. So a little bit of a rough patch for a couple days before this weekly really takes over and shows who's boss. And then, my friends, alt season is going to erupt. Let's take a look at where we are with total and total 2. Super important. I want to see that we stay. Hey, hi, everyone. Hope you're doing okay. Stay safe. Thank you so much for saying that. That's so nice of you to show love to everyone in the group. You know, and that's the community that I want, man. That's the community that I'm all about. Thank you so much. You just put a fire in my heart. Thank you so much for that. Sweetheart, doing the right thing. Total 2. Okay, let's take a total 2 at $328 billion. We have an indecision doji. Learn your doji candles. If you don't understand how to learn doji candles, type in doji candlesticks. Okay, all this can be Googled. There's Investopedia. There's doji definitions. There's so much information. Okay. And it's all free. It's all free. What is a doji? Long leg doji, high price, open and close price, low price, dragonfly doji, gravestone doji. We're looking at a long leg doji right now on the total 2. Pretty close to it, you know? And what it means is we have a lot of buy pressure, we have a lot of sell pressure, and we found a happy medium. $328 billion. I like that we didn't want to stay below 300. I tell you, 300 is a big deal. I bring it up a lot on the channel. We need the altcoins to stay above $300 billion. It's extremely, extremely important. It really is. We're forming a rising wedge here, which doesn't make me happy because that is a 68% chance of a break to the downside. But we're in a channel now. We're in an upwards channel. Let's hope we can keep this channel until we don't, right? Let's take our temporary target if we break out of the rising wedge on total 2. This is all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin. See how it says right here? Crypto total market cap exclude BTC. That's how you get total 2. A lot of people don't even know how to access this information, never mind deliver it properly. So let's look at 60% gains. We can go up to $534 billion for the altcoins. If the altcoins damn near double, not double, but that's going to be huge, man. 60% gains for the altcoins. Think about all your altcoins. They're going to go up. When the altcoin market goes up 60%, a lot of your altcoins go up 5, 10, 6x. You're talking some big, big moves here. So shout out to everyone on the live stream. If we get up to 33 likes, you getting that Rona vaccine? I would never get the Rona vaccine. Never in my life. I would never put anything in my body. I don't get any vaccines for any reason. I don't get the flu. I don't get any of that stuff. And I don't want to talk about it. I really want to just talk about crypto. My Tezos and backhauls are moving well. Tezos is going to do some real damage this week. I agree. This is Tezos' week. Tezos hasn't popped in months. Let's take a look at Tezos. I'm with you on the call on BAT. I got 3K USD on BAT. BAT is my big mover. BAT is my baby. It's funny, the whole market crashed last night, and then I tried to wake you up, Hadouken, because me and you were talking the other day, and you were like, and look, I gave you guys the actual call here, which is unbelievable. Told you to enter when we broke out. Gave you the stop loss and the target. And there you go. This was posted in group. This was a formative trade. Whenever I make big letters like this is a guarantee, this is like something I'm really thinking about. I went into STX with the BTC pair. So again, just consistent calls coming out on the channel. Another thing that differentiates me from other channels is my ability to trust my instincts and trust what I'm telling you guys. Like, I am so in tune with who I am and what I'm doing that when I give a call, I understand what I'm doing and I figure it out. Look, at 8:01 on January 18th, January 19th at 8:01, showing you this basic attention call. Enter on the breakout right there. Boom. And had you taken this call, you'd be in the money right now. You could have just left a limit order on this. I did take this call. I also have a very big bag that I've been holding for a long time. This is a big deal for basic attention token because we haven't broken this level in forever. Like, let me take you through basic attention token on the 3-day because this is insane. It came all the way up to about 44. It would come all the way back down to 15. It would come back down to 31. Now, 31, look, 31 on February 18th. February 18th of 2020, right? Then we would do the crash. We got that pump in August like we got up to 44. And then we would just stay in the doldrums between 20 and 30 for mad 25. Wow, basic attention token, man. And now look what we see. Again, man, this is that same pattern that we saw with sand. I want to reiterate what it means. We saw this with sand, didn't we, guys? The big upside, we saw it with DOT as well. If I just show you this, how much does this look like sand and DOT? That's how we got the sand call. I saw a repetitive pattern. That's what caught my eye. It wasn't news. It wasn't sentiment. I was able to identify a pattern. It was complete TA. Complete TA. Like I could have been in a room, deaf, dumb, and blind, and just seen this. I didn't read any news. I didn't know what was happening. And we made sand, like we made a killing on sand, an absolute killing. So OXT is about to blast. I just put a trade call on it. It's one of my last trade calls in the trading group. So if you can see right here, I put in OXT, I think last night before I went to bed. Let's see here. In the announcements. Oh, the trader, yeah, in the trade group there. I just put an OXT chart out. Algo as well. Watch Algo forming a cup and handle. Look at Algo right here. I can't talk enough about Algo. And this is slightly a cup and handle. You know, there's just slight cup handle. Look for Algo to boom up to 75, man. So Algo, man. Algo, baby, Algo. Buy these dips, man. Buy these dips. Do you ever spend your crypto holdings for goods and or services? Or do you solely trade? No, you got to, man. You know, and what we do is we're using the Blockfolio card. We're using Swipe. All different types of things. You can also use, there's an app, Lolly. There's many different ways to use your crypto. PayPal is going to start forming a channel where you can just buy almost anything. And people don't realize you can buy anything you want with Bitcoin. How to use Bitcoin. You can buy flights. Airbnb is now taking cryptocurrencies. You do not need to go back to USD ever again. You really don't. They have enough onboarding crypto credit cards. And the crypto credit cards give you rewards as well. So there's no reason not to be in crypto. And I could just show you, like, guys, if you're not in crypto, you're getting slammed. Even if you're not, you don't even have to be speculative like me and be extremely risky. There's so much initiative here. If you go to the Binance website and you look at finance here and you look at earn, pool, look, they have a Visa card right now that you can attach. Visa just did a deal with Binance. So you can attach this Visa card to your Binance account. You never have to go back to fiat again. It'll spend all your stuff very, very well, you know. Binance Earn, okay? One-stop investment solution. You can do so much with this. Flexible terms, right? 6% APY. That's not amazing. But if you go to fixed terms, high rate, and then there's even more here. High-risk products, which they're not even really high risk. You're just giving them your money. You're basically staking the Bitcoin. 8% APY, 12% APY, 6% APY, 4%. But this isn't it. You go to the, it's funny on the finance. I'm trying to find all the options because there's more options. Launch pool. Look, 2.3, 95%. No. In the BNB vault right now, I'm staking BNB to get Reef on the launch pool. I'm just doing multiple things. This doesn't show you what the app on your phone shows you, but the app on your phone, actually look here. Let's look at here. Launchpad, Research, Cloud, Dex, Labs, Academy. There's just so much going on Binance, and there's so many ways to earn and learn. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So there's 27% APY on a lot of these things. There's a lot. Yeah, so this is really good. So check it out. What up? Alpha USDT moving. I follow Crypto Intuition over here, but I'll be here to stay. Thank you so much, Crypto Cody. Really appreciate it. Jody Nunnally. I love you, Jody. Been a minute. Good morning. I bought a big old bag of Dash night before last. My TA might have been a little off. It's all good, though. I know I'm loving it right now. It's hurting my heart. I have to drive to work. No worries, man. You can always replay this and come back in, you know. And my schedule may be changing, too. So I may have to start kind of streaming at night. There's a chance that may occur. So we'll look into that, too, as well. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. You never know. But basic attention token, man, I don't know how many calls I can give. Another difference between me and everyone else is I trust my calls 100%. I try not to put out too many calls because I want you to know that the ones I give you are golden. Again, none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. But 33 at basic attention token on its way to some bigger moves. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Are we flagging? We did a great job on a flag here. Boom, back up. Now we're flagging yet again. Possible chance to take a little bit of profits, rebuy back in, maybe in a half an hour, something like that. Seems like 33 might be a good place, but I'm not doing that. I'll be honest. I'm riding this all the way for the next few weeks because there's no reason, man. This is a beautiful token. And again, established positions, established ideas. Look at this. I duplicated this because I wanted to show you how sand popped, how dot popped. And this looks a lot like those two. You have to remember, these institutions, they do everything in the same pattern ways. They do everything in the same formations. So look at sand now, forming that indecision doji as well. But if I give you sand on like the 4 hour, kind of clear out all my noise. I guess maybe even the daily will be better. Yeah. And you could see that it had this upswing on one side. Then it had this rounded bottom. And then it had a huge candle poke on the right. Like, it's insane how they come out of these bowls. They come out of these bowls almost like fire straight shots. This was sand, right? So we go back to basic attention token. Sorry, that was weird. We go back to basic attention token. You can see it's clearly in a very similar bowl. Look at that. If I define it. See these things? Do you see it? Look, big spike on the right side, long consolidation. Big spike on the right side, long consolidation. Huge green candle. Huge green candle. What do you think's about to happen to basic attention token? I believe it's about to go into price discovery. Only a matter of weeks, maybe even days. And yeah, so I'm giving it to you here right now. And look, this is what's called a gap up situation. And I discuss gap ups all the time. Please write that down. Write gap up. What I do is I pinpoint areas where you're more probable to make the most money. And I give you them. Okay. So right here, if we break above 32 and we have a candle close on like the 1 hour, we have 2 or 3 candle closes above this area, which we're about to have one close here. That candle closes in 38 minutes, right? So we want to see this candle close above. We want to see 2 candles close above this level. I would begin to long. I'm already long, but I would begin to add, or I'm just saying there's a gap up there, and the gap up is fast and furious. 35% gains coming not too long from now out of basic attention token. So you can earn free BAT watching this channel on the Brave browser. Yeah, if you watch this Brave browser and you get the Brave browser, this is what the Brave browser is right here. See this shield? You can take the shield down. Right now, it's blocking 60 items. Can you believe that? I take the shield down and I reload, and you're just gonna see, like, you know, it's gonna basically maybe follow me, track me, put ads in certain places. If you're watching a video, like right now I'm playing music on YouTube, that music would have been getting interrupted by an ad consistently. If you ever watch a documentary on YouTube, like a free one, and you have to go sit through the ads, if you flip the shield on, the ads never come during your YouTube video. You don't have to deal with that. So that's the deal, man. That's the deal with using. Now, when you put it up, you get paid basic attention token, and then they actually stack up inside of a wallet that you can connect to Uphold and then withdraw. I make about $20 to $30 a month almost using the Brave browser. I have a link to the description of the Brave browser inside of my video here. Join Brave right here. You click on it, and it's faster than Chrome, 3 times faster than Chrome, better privacy by default than Firefox, and uses 35% of your battery on your mobile phone. There's really no reason why you don't want to use the Brave browser. So just got to plug the Brave browser, hit the link in the description below, help you get there. You were out immediately, Caitlin. You were gone. We don't do any of these scammy comments. Peace out. I am blocking this user for life. Peace out, yo. I want to block this user though. I can remove her, but I want to block her as well. I thought I had a moderator in here. Guys, moderate this lady. I'm removing her. I want her out forever, though. You can donate it to the channel very easy. Yeah, people can also donate BAT to the channel. That's another way to help me earn and learn. And so, yeah. Yeah, baby. She gone, baby. She gone. She gone. Remember that? The wind came and started whipping, and then I just looked, and she gone. That was the funniest thing I ever seen, man. That one through the nation. And she gone. Alpha making huge moves. Look at that. Out of this wedge, man. Had this feeling about Alpha too, man, in my heart and soul. Been thinking about it recently. I missed that boat. It's okay. It's okay. Would have liked to jump on that boat, though. but it's okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm gonna make it. But look, the 2 hour and the 1 hour look like they're just getting started. 1 hour actually wants to curve down a little bit, but the 4 hour, literally just getting across here and low on the Stokes. Like, this could be a monumental move for alpha. I don't like to buy big green candles, but maybe I go to the 7 minute, 15 minute and look to see what we got going on. I see a little bit of a flag here for alpha. This thing looks like it's hot to trot. I don't think it's done yet, honestly. The 4 hour says no way. 4 hour says more to come from alpha. Looks like this is just half of the journey for alpha. This is the 7 minute. And even the 7 minute saying we can get up to 94 from the 80, which is pretty nuts, right? Let's go look at the 1 minute, see what we see here. 1 minute resetting. So if you're about to take a scalp, that's okay. 15 minute. 15 minute has to come low. So I don't get into, I see the 15 minute, but it is having a cross on the top side. Could do like a double top up here. Grayscale did open a trust for Link. They already did. We had proof of it. And I posted it in my channel earlier in last night. Let me show you. Grayscale, big news, opening a trust for Chainlink. I mean, why not? The fact that they didn't have a trust for Chainlink doesn't make any sense, right? So, yeah. I believe I posted this last night at like 9 something. Let me see. Maybe I didn't. I was about to. But thank you for bringing up the news, because I saw the news. I posted their actual... they had like a... They posted something. Maybe did I post it in pre-sales? I posted a lot of stuff last night. Right here, DeFi on Acala, the relay chain. Acala, trading, synthetic assets, lending, prediction markets, bridges, DEXs, stablecoins, staking derivatives, and dApps. Acala, man. I watched a huge video on Acala. Time to drink some whiskey tonight for Link, right? Noel, man. Grayscale about to open a trust for Link, man. If you're not buying Link, if you don't have a big bag of Link, you're living on under a rock somewhere, man. You know? Hey, bro, you mentioned Market Cipher. Do you have this? I do have Market Cipher. I own it. Let me show it to you guys. I paid for it. So if you look at indicators and strategies, you go to My Scripts. See Market Cipher A, B, and Market Cipher BV3. Invite scripts only. They're here. Market Cipher A, B, and SR. See? I paid $1,500 for these when they had a beautiful sale. Maybe, you know, and it's funny is I haven't even been implementing them as much as I thought I would now that I have them, which is pretty interesting, right? But I will do a deep dive on them. I will do a tutorial on them. I will discuss them. I will go into, you know, pretty deep into these. So I have watched many tutorials and I do know how to use it. We were using it for a while on the channel, actually. Consistently, I was always just showing you where the bullish divergence was. And then you could decide bullish divergence really is established by this green dot. And you could coincide the green dot with the bullish divergence. A lot of things that I was showing people. Look, I have A here twice, so take that out. And SR, I'm not sure how to use SR yet, honestly. So that's something that I can't wait to do a deep dive. I understand Market Cipher A and B. I don't understand SR yet as well as I should. So, but yes, I'm going to be using these to our advantage going in. And I'm going to be doing deep dives on these and tutorials. So, if you're into Market Cipher, yes, I have that. Someone just asked that in the channel. Interesting. Unstoppable domains. Shout out to them. I have some unstoppable domains. It's another thing that I think you should really get involved with. They're really cool. I think a lot of stuff is going to come out in unstoppable domains. How do you become a member? Been following since October, man. A member of what? A member of what? Oh, of Market Cipher? You got to pay $1,500, man. This is $1,500, bro. I mean, now it's probably more. It's actually worth way more now. So, yeah, I sacked up, and one day I made a good trade, and I took the money out, and I paid for Market Cipher, okay? And that's just what it is, right? We can get into that on another show. Okay, someone wants to look at some tickers. We want to look at IOTX and Rose. Rose is a winner of mine. I'm going to talk about Rose right now. It's about to explode. I have it in this cup and handle. It's starting to peek out at the top of the cup and handle. Here you go, guys. There's your breakout. Rose. Rose in the 4 hour. About to go up 60%. Unbelievable gains. Has a move coming here on the 4 hour. Daily's a little spent, but it doesn't have a lot of information. 4 hour really is it for me. I like Rose right here. Unbelievable coin, unbelievable trade. Rose, baby, Rose. So, yeah, you're going to watch me right now make a trade on Rose. I like Rose. Rose just broke out, and you can clearly see that it's about to do something big. I've been watching it for a long time, understanding it, feeling it out. Let me look at the 1 hour. I'd like to wait for the 1 hour to reset, which I will do, possibly for a retest. Put a buy-in at 5.7. So I'll put a buy-in right now at 5.985, and I'll see if we can catch it. So limit order, 5.985. Hope we come back down on the retest, right? I'll put about 1,500 into the trade, and I'm going to create that trade. I'm going to wait for it to come down a little bit right around here. I like Rose, though. I like Rose. So here's a call on the channel, official call. This is what you don't see on any other channel. A lot of other people say this and that. They may give you calls, but they don't make a live trade right in front of you. They don't put their BALZs where their money is. They just don't. You're not going to find the integrity anywhere else. You could travel all around the internet. You're just not going to find it anywhere else. You're not. Because I know. I've met people my whole life. And I know how upfront and honorable I am. And I know who I am. And I know what I've done. And I know what I bring to the table. And I know that you don't get this type of connection, of realness, almost anywhere else on the internet. Stare into these eyes. It's intense. I am an intense person. But I give you 110%. All right, my friends? I honor you guys because you honor me. And it means that much to me. Okay? It means that much to me. I love Nano. I love Nano. So check it out. If you like 50%, this thing is about to explode. It's an IEO making moves. I think it may come back down here and test this area here, somewhere here, 5.985, somewhere in this area, because the Stokes have to reset. We could go sideways there. If we do, I'll cancel that and I'll jump in on this. We are coming back down to retest right here, though, on the 15-minute. 15 minutes still wants to reset a little bit. Looks like we could come back down to the 21-day moving average at 6.2. It looks like there's a chance that my limit doesn't hit, but I'm okay about that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But so you could see I'm making a live trade right now on Rose, right? And how would you play this? Let me show you how I play this. Again, this isn't financial advice, but I put stop losses back in the pattern. So my stop's going to be right around here. Okay, right here. My entry is going to be in this in the entry box. I'm going to enter somewhere in this box. I'm not going to risk a lot, right? I'm not going to risk a lot. And I've been making huge gains the last few days, and I'm still not going to risk a lot, right? So if my stop loss is there, I'm trying to get in like right around there. Even raise this up a little more inside the pattern. Yeah, 10% stop loss, 9% stop loss. If I could shave it down a little bit, 7%. This is what I'm going for. Okay, and then you're going to see, I talk about risk management. A lot of other people give you charts too, but they don't give you risk management. They don't teach you how to properly gauge your risk. This is how I would do it. I only like to lose 150 a trade. So that's my basis point. I then look at the chart, and I have a 0.075 stop loss, 7.5%. I divide that by 0.075. So you have your 150 is my risk. I divide that by 0.075. And that gives me my position size of $2,000. I still went below that. I still went below that. I went to 1,500. So my risk is below my normal risk. So I know I'm already computing properly, right? And now what's the reward ratio? We're risking 7% to gain 50. That's a 7-to-1 risk reward ratio. 7 times 7 is 49. You're going to get about 53 out of this. So you're going to risk only 7% to gain 53%. This is playing from a position of strength. This is how you do it. Tickets, if you have time to take a look. Maha, ETH pair, Uniswap. Same for CRU, Algo, USDT pair, Dash, USDT pair. Thank you. Thank you, Trade Intuition. Great call. Yeah, man. Let's take a look here at buy order at $5.99 for Rose set. Interesting. Awesome, man. Let's take a look at what you're talking about here. Yeah, I'm a big Maha DAO guy. I got into Maha DAO. I think I'm the only one in my group in Maha DAO. Maha DAO doing well, though. The ETH pair is not doing as well as the USDT pair, but I didn't expect that. I didn't really buy Maha DAO to beat on ETH. I just bought it to make some monies. So you can see we boomed up. We got all the way very close to my target here at 0.210. But we would get rejected when ETH went on a bit of a tear, and we had that dump, right? So that caused a little bit of concern for Maha DAO on the ETH pair. But right now it's holding a strong level right here, right? This is a strong level for it because it had resistance. Now it's bouncing off that support region at about 11712. Forming that very double top, which I feel like it came down. Now it's forming a double bottom. A little bit of bullish divergence too on the 1 hour. As you can see, actually heavy bullish divergence. So this is a great sign. We have swing low to swing low, but we have swing up to swing up on the price. And this is a really good sign, man. Boom. This is a bullish divergence on Maha ETH, right? This is about to do its thing. Again, another thing, guys. If you're learning from a trader, if you're learning from somebody, are they making money? Or do they make money sometimes? Like, are they able to stay in the game? Are they showing you their actual trades? I don't know. I don't like to boast. Some people in my group say, hey, don't show your trades. Like, hey. My integrity is number one, man. If you go through the live streams, I must have done over 200 live trades or more, throughout the last 6, 7, 8, 9 months, maybe even more. But yeah, I see Maha ETH busting out, going up 94%, breaking out of this rising wedge with the bullish divergence established. Take a look at that 4 hour. It does have some room to move, and the MACD wants to turn up. Stokes are getting a little high, though, so it says maybe we go up sideways, till we eventually boom. But I'm bullish on Maha as it is. I really am. Now your next thing you want that pair is the CRU. CRU. It's always another coin, man, I swear. Crypto, CRU, USDT on Huobi. Or the Uniswap. We'll go to Uniswap, I guess. More liquidity there, right? Same for CRU, or the ETH pair, same for, thank you. So you said the ETH pair, CRU for wrapped ETH on Uniswap. Let's take a look at this puppy now. Okay, this is doing a little better than Maha DAO, right? It came down into a horrible loop, came back up. Now it's forming that inverted head and shoulder. You can clearly see. I saw it pretty fast. Lack of liquidity here, though, so be careful. Looks like you're going to get some slippage every time you get in and out of this thing. How do I know that? It's just the spacing and the bars tells you don't have consistent price action. So it tells you don't have an order book that's as full as a normal order book. And these are just indications, man, you pick up trading. This is breaking out of the rising wedge, the falling wedge, though, to the upside. And it has a target here of about 80085.7. So, yeah, I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. This is looking very bullish for a 27% gain. So, nice call on this, man. Good for you. Looks good on the 1 hour. Has a little bit of an issue here, and it will come up on the 4 hour. It looks like it will go sideways then while these Stokes come down, as long as it remains bullish. So, remember, these Stokes do want to come back down. That's something you want to watch as you enter the possible trade. Okay, CRU, man. What was your other pair that you asked about? You asked about Algo, my baby, man. Algo USDT, baby. Algo. I put a few people in Algo. My brother-in-law. I was like, man, I think you should load up on Algo. Every once in a while I pick a coin for somebody. I make sure I'm already in the coin, but it's like, hey, this could be yours, man. This could be your move. Algo, baby. Algo making that V-shaped recovery. Everything making the V-shaped recovery. Thought we were going to keep continuing the dump, but we did not. Let's take a look at Algo on the bigger picture here. And it's forming this channel. You have to assume price stays in the channel until it doesn't. So Algo, easy gap up here. Looks like it'll form the right shoulder, though. I will tell you that. But the 4-hour looks beautiful, man. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll continue up. 26% gains, though, for algo going to the top of the pattern at 65. So I got algo going to 65, man, in the temporary short term. Could come back down and breach 54 one more time as it makes it through this channel. But algo's in a channel, and it will stay in the channel until it doesn't, right? You can only assume. And I'll even give you a temporary target for algo once it decides to break out of this position that it's in. We have swing low to swing low here, and we would push algo right up, and that would put algo all the way up here at about 0.87. I mean, 87 cents for algo. I mean, those are big gains, especially if you got in with me around 30 cents since I started talking about algo in this consolidation area. And again, this is how I teach, man. I tutor this stuff. I tutor find a bullish pattern, buy at the bottom of the pattern, and buy the last 25% of the pattern, right? Boom, 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 and on your way. This is a clear trend change on its way up, and soon it's making its way out this giant bull. This is a giant bull, and then it's going to break out. So I got an algo with you a long time ago, right? BTC target, we already threw a target out to BTC. It's about $54,000, $54,000 for the BTC target. My keep is worth $420 today. Amazing. Sounds like you like to do something on the low. Crypto, Crypto Cody, Oswald, Solus, B on Crypto, and several others that have been introduced to you because I believe you Crypto Lifer are one of the best. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Tickers have time to take a look. Maha ETH pair, CRU pair, USDT, Dash USDT. I love me some Dash. I've been holding Dash for a long time. Bought it around $200 like 2 years ago. I also played with it in the bull run. I was in and out when it went from about like $200 all the way to $1,400. Dash was a $1,200 coin. A lot of you people don't realize that. Wow, Dash dumped though. Look at that. Dash took a dump. And that's why I always say this is why you put your stop loss at the bottom of the pattern. That's why I love playing patterns. My risk is way less than most people's because I'm always playing the bottom of the pattern. And if the trade doesn't work out, I'm getting stopped off for minimal amount. And I don't have to sit through this whole bowl. And then I can take whatever left over of the trade and just get back in right here if I want. This is V-shape recovering. You see the 4-hour does want to make a turn. Looks like we're going to get one of these. Let's take a look here. Looks like we're going to get something like this. No, that's not. Yeah, okay. Not the best. But I think we're going to V-shape recover our way out like this, something like that. And make our way back into the buy box. Then you kind of want to change this. This is going to be a strange pattern at the most, but we're going to come back into it. Maybe it's something like this. And once price gets back in, we can treat it just like it was in the pattern, and then it could break out to the upside. So I negate these fallouts as long as it comes back into the pattern. So we'd like to see this get up in here somewhere. Something like that. And then a blast. I see Dash going all the way to 180 in the immediate short term for Dash. You said bull. All good things rise, man. No low, bro. I know, right? On the low, right? No, I got you, baby. I got you. Hey, I'm with you, man. 100% every day of the week, bro. I never miss. Okay, so someone asked for the target of Bitcoin. We were looking at 32,400. We just got a wick back off of 32,800, but I'm still bullish. At least till we get to 35K, and at that point we'll reassess. Inverted head and shoulders, shoulder, head. Will we make a right shoulder? There's probably a good chance we do. Come back to 35. So what I see happening is we come back to 35K. Come all over to 35K. We make another right shoulder. We do a dip, and then we boom out of here, man. And Bitcoin makes its way back on its trajectory. And my target up there is really just a measured move. I'm not doing any crazy magic. It's the measured move. And the measured move brings us all the way to $54,000. So that's it, my friends. That's it. End of day target. End of day target, I believe 35K. You know, something like that. By 7, 8 o'clock tonight, we should make our way Or maybe by even tomorrow morning. It may take 12, 15 hours. I miss my guru sometimes. You guys are awesome, man. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Let's do a roll call. Roll call, baby. Roll call. Who's here? JV Ola, the first person here, man. Wow, I never even seen that name, and he was here first today. Eddie DC, my man, Eddie DC. B-Rad on crypto, my dude. Making the movement move. Eddie DC, Trade Intuition. My man, Joe, thank you for all the help and all the support. Hadouken AM, Oswaldo Solis, Levi 502, Crypto Cody, Bagwell 33, Mix, a.k.a. D. Harrison, Bagwell 33, B-Rad, Crypto 24, been a while, CWJ, my man, everybody in here, Arati, Noel, my dude, Noel always coming through, Arati, back in there again. Sometimes I might double you up just to make sure I got you. Got everyone in there. Expect the unexpected. You've been quiet. You must be working, just listening. I understand. Hadouken, my man. At least we got a moderator in here. Jesse B. popping in the mix. Bagwell 33, my dude. Shout out to him getting that whiskey in tonight. 4 Link. Crypto Cody, my man. Shlam Duncan. Love that, man. And Johnny Christal. Thanks for your BTC advice. Yo, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Give yourself a pat on the back for being here and taking your life seriously and getting that information. Means the world to me. 28 likes, 25 people watching. You guys have made my day. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So we went over Bitcoin. We went over Bitcoin dominance. Went over tickers that you guys asked for. Any more tickers that you want me to go over? I'm going to go with some news, and then I'm going to run on out of here, man. 9:30 to 11. Try to make it quick. In and out. In and out. Riot blockchain. Oh, you want to do that Riot? Yeah. Mo, we're missing Mo in the Mo Money stock today, but we'll go to the Mo Money list. Anyway, Riot 2180. Taking a bit of a retest. It looked like it bounced up to 382 though, and that's really, really strong. So now I would think that it's going to reset. See the bounce off the Fibonacci 382 level here? See, it was in a bit of a falling wedge on the 1 hour. It was a lot easier to see. There was our measured move. I told you the measured move was the circle. Look, it hit it exactly. I made the circle days before it happened. So I called the exact bounce on Riot, honestly, with the 200-day moving average as well. So unbelievable. Yeah. Atom BTC. Let's take a look at Atom BTC. Where's Adam again now? Where are you, Adam? Are you back into the 8s? Please get back to 9, Adam. Stop playing games. Ban. Get back to 10. All you guys, start playing games. Look at Atom BTC. Ample forth. There's just, you can make money on any coin as long as you're patient, as long as you buy it and you wait and you sell it high. Like, I could have a different 10 coin list than you. We could both end up crypto bosses, crypto millionaires. It's possible. 2,529 for, and look at this thing, doing really good. You can see it's obviously in a bit of a flag pennant. Only a matter of time till this thing breaks to the upside, in my opinion. That's a beautiful flag. After breaking down for a long time out of this long consolidation area, falling wedge, really, finally breaking out of resistance. It's been in since August. So, made a nice run on Bitcoin. And now, look. You can see all the indications of alt season. This is one of the most traded coins. This coin is really strong, goes up and down, has a really wonderful, it just has a nice balance. Doesn't pump too hard, doesn't dump too hard, but it gives you the gains when you need them. It's always a little latent behind the moves, but eventually it makes a big move. So Atom, you can see temporary high. We were already pretty high at 2,800 Satoshis. Here's my temporary target. Atom breaks out of this, going all the way up. And look, it doesn't have a lot of resistance. A little bit right here. Little bit right here, and then wow, it can gap all the way up to here. I can even extend this line, in my opinion, because there's just nothing stopping it from going up. So if you like your Bitcoin, you want to gain some more Bitcoin, you want to gain 66% more Bitcoin, looks like Atom BTC may be the play. Shout out to Joe for putting that on the radar. This is really, really good. Yeah, we have an amazing Telegram group. If you're new here, please join the Telegram group. It's Crypto Life for Trading. I'll give you guys the link right here in the description. First thing at the top, Crypto Life for Trading. Hit it. brings you to this link. Download Telegram, open Telegram in your desktop, brings you in to the group. We're posting news. We're always helping everybody out. Grayscale buys the Bitcoin dip again as the world's largest asset manager prepares to invest in BTC futures. There you go, man. So Grayscale buys the Bitcoin dip again as the world's largest asset manager prepares to invest in Bitcoin futures. Grayscale buys more than 8,000 Bitcoin after the price dropped from 38 to 33.4. They bought even more, man. With a symmetrical triangle ahead of a breakout to 46,000 or a breakdown to 25. And this was old news because we already had the symmetrical triangle breakdown. This was yesterday afternoon. John Easgy. Some of these guys writing this stuff, they're kind of half-assed, in my opinion. I hate to say that, and I don't like to make profanity, but they're a little off. They write articles to write them, not to really give you proper information. They just write articles to write them. You know, fill that page, man. Get something out there for the day so they can get a paycheck, right? I like that. Hey, Lifers, got steak. Thank you for coming in, J Soul. I see that you've joined the Telegram group now. Amazing at 10:14. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let's take a look at XRP, man. I sold XRP at 28. I want to see it continue to consolidate in a bowl. So this is what I like. I thought it was going to break out. It did not. Let's take a look at it now. Let's bowl it. So here we go. Sometimes I cut off like huge dips on the bowl. It doesn't bowl out. But I feel like XRP is going to do this for a while. Just kind of do something like that. You know? Let me give you a visual representation. It's nice to see an idea in formation, right? So I feel like it's going to do something like this. It's kind of like, that's what I'm hoping, so I can accumulate it, and then it's going to do a sand and break its way back up out of here. But I feel like it's just going to consolidate for a little while in this area. This is my projection idea for XRP, right? Okay, I talked about sand, ocean, and waves. I want to keep bringing them up. Sand came back down for a beautiful retest of the trend line and waves of a beautiful retest of the trend line and did a bounce. Beautiful move for waves, okay? So I like what it did there. Proper move for waves. Look for waves to continue. That is a breakdown, retest, V-shaped recover on its way out. 4 hours sold, ready to bounce. So I would put a buy box right here. This is your buy zone in this area here. Your sell zone right here at 960. And I also have a sell zone up here all the way at 1161 for a new all-time high. So I'm heavily in waves. I'm going to disclose that I do have a nice bag of waves, and I'm going to wait. And I'm probably going to take a little bit of profits, maybe sell half at 1154, and I'm going to wait. It might take like 3 to 4 weeks. But there you go, man. 653 is a beautiful entry for waves. It was all the way at 960 just a couple months back in December 20th. 1 month ago, actually. Did a beautiful retrace, bounced off the 618 Fibonacci level, which I can show you here if we move over to the left. 618 Fibonacci, stayed inside the golden pocket for a couple candles. That is institutional accumulation, man. That is what you learn if you become an institutional trader, if you work for Morgan Stanley, any of these big firms. And boom, man, this is what you see here going on. So, waves, man, I got to tell you, buy zone is right here. Again, this isn't financial advice. This is what I'm doing. This is the buy zone for me. You do whatever you think works for you, but sand, ocean, and waves. Sand, ocean, and waves. Sand, ocean, and waves. It's pretty, got a nice ring to it, don't it? V-shaped recovery for ocean, doing its thing. You could see that we did have that rounded top, came back down, bounced. But I feel like that's the bull, something like this. See this bull? Look at this huge double bottom for ocean. Don't miss when this double bottom breaks to the upside because this is an obvious pattern. This is one of the most bullish patterns in the game. They say 68. I say there's almost a 90% chance. And then it's going to be in price discovery up at 98. You're going to see this at $1 and be like, damn, man, I could have had ocean. And I just showed you, too, it's inside of the Polkadot network. Okay, so it's going to be used. Never better, Rose. Thanks for asking. It's funny how Rose is there and we took the call for Rose. Rose is the call of the day. She's also the bottom B in the group. She's my bottom B, baby. Rose. Hard. Looks like it's forming a cup and handle as well. Mithril MTH Bitcoin is really low against BTC. Take a look at that. And BNT, Bancor, right? That Bitcoin double spend, that never happened. That was a complete lie. So remember that too. This also looks like sand, right? The bowl. And only a matter of time till it blows out the bowl, man. Ocean, guys. I'm giving you some calls, man. Ocean right here at 52 cents. That's your buy zone. This is your buy zone. The last little section. Look, you're already through a whole bowl. We showed you that the right side of the bowl is where things start to get freaking interesting. 52 cents for Ocean, guys. So, WTC, Joe. Alec, my man. Hello, everyone. Shout out to everyone here, man. Thank you guys so much for coming into the live stream. Really, really appreciate it. XVS BTC, please. XVS BTC. Let's take a look at that. Now, a lot of coins versus BTC are going to start making a move. That's going to be a pattern. They're going to do it together. You're going to see dominance. I showed you dominance is on the way down. So that tells you your Bitcoin pairs are about to make a move. So I kind of already gave you your answer in a way that these are all set to kind of make some gains against BTC. So if you're looking to get some more BTC, looking like we're getting some gains coming out of this one. Now we'll have a little resistance here. Another one there where we stopped. Another one right there, but these are pretty fast gap ups. A lot of space in between the resistance. So yeah, this is a good call. Thank you for putting this on the radar. Wow, 129% gains coming out of this, out of the falling wedge. Only thing I do see is that we're high on the Stokes, so the Stokes have to reset. This could come back down and retest the 21-day moving average. We also see, look, on the 4 hour, we're about to have a golden cross. We go to the 1 hour, we probably did have a golden cross. And we did. We just had the 50 cross the 200 right here. So we got the golden cross. We got the golden cross right here. Boom. Golden cross is about to occur on the 4 hour. It's only a matter of wait. This thing is set to trot. Only thing I see here is the stochastics maybe wants to dip and do a dip. So maybe we come up, kind of go sideways here, form a bit of a flag, and then we blast. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing right now for XVS BTC. Beautiful call. IOTX, my baby. I was into IO2X for a long time. It was either IOST or IOTX. For a long time, they were about the same exact price. They're also right next to each other on the charts, right? Pretty funny. IOST, IOTX. You want the Bitcoin pair or you want the USDT pair? Got to throw me those pairs, guys, so I don't got to ask. Because either way, I'm just going to give you the USDT pair so people can find out what it's worth. Wow, IOTX, man, again, in that bowl, right? Like, just keep going over these bowls. Double bottom. Look at this double bottom on IOTX. Look at that. Double bottom on the USDT pair. Hitting resistance right here. Should flag out, honestly. Look at the 1 minute. Yeah. So watch for this to either do a fall. It's going to do one or two things. It's going to do the falling wedge, or it's going to make a bull flag. Right? So there you go. And then it's either one. It's going to have a target of the flag of the pole. So you're going to break out here, a break out there. Gives you about a target up here at about 0.1482. And yo, what I want you guys to do is make these charts like I do, and then hold me to this stuff. Write down Crypto Lifer Call 1, Crypto Lifer Call 2, Crypto Lifer Call 3. Right here, like this. Go CL call. Put the date, you know? Put the date. Hold me to everything that I'm talking about here. Find out how accurate this stuff is on your own so you can understand what I'm seeing. And this is how if you do this within a month, you'll be able to make the same calls as me. If you do the due diligence, maybe 2 months, you're going to be unbelievable if you put in the work, man. 1 hour does want to reset. See, so that tells you You don't jump in on 1 hour stokes when they're high. You wait for them to reset. Then you have, more movement on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. This also seems like it's going to come down and reset. So I'm not sure it's ready to pop yet. And we already just had a huge pop. So look for it to consolidate above 0104. Cool. Now we're going to get into any other news in case we miss any for the day. Just want to keep you guys completely updated so you can come to one place and be able to chop shop for the rest of the day about Bitcoin to all your friends, family, and people when they're coming at you with the news. Like, oh yeah, I heard about Grayscale opening up the Link Trust. Oh yeah, I know that this bank has expanded. Oh yeah, I know that Janet Yellen is full of old shoes. MicroStrategy buys that dip, man. MicroStrategy buying the dip is really, really big. Honestly, it's really all over the news. We got the Brazilian market making a move into crypto. Bitcoin price analysis falls. I mean, there's a chip shortage. That's not good. Interesting. We got some stuff going on. Okay. So VanEck seeks SEC approval to launch an ETF tracking cryptocurrencies performance. So this is even different. This is not a Bitcoin ETF, but this is an ETF based on the crypto companies. VanEck, man, they've been trying to get that ETF for a while now. VanEck's BTC attempts. The investment manager has previously sought approval to launch a Bitcoin ETF on several occasions, but to no avail. The last attempt came just before the dawn of the new year when the company filed an S-1 form with the SEC to establish a Bitcoin ETF called the VanEck Bitcoin Trust. The firm's application said the ETF shares will be traded on CBOE BZX exchange if approved. Although the SEC hasn't provided an answer yet, the commission has a rich history of rejecting such applications, including several previous attempts from VanEck. But they want to do something different now for a crypto company ETF. So that's interesting, cool news in the space. Do you all really think the pullback is over? Lifer, I need some advice. I'm up 3x on these, and I want to take profits. Which ones do you take profits from? ZRX, REN, SNX, Link, and Uni. Again, I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do. I would have to look at the chart and do a deep dive. I mean, that would be like a tutoring session, man. I'd have to sit with you for an hour and really go over like why and how and when. Like for me to really, really give you my thoughts, man. And I'm not saying I'm trying to fish for a session. What I am saying is for me to give you my all, I'd have to focus on you for a half an hour straight and really do a deep dive for me to say something of that nature. I'm not just going to like kind of glass over. Like I would sell none of them. Like I would continue to hold. I didn't sell anything. I'm up 3x in multiple things. I'm not selling a dime. I think SNX is extremely bullish and on its way to break out of this rising wedge and continue its move. Why would I sell SNX right now? I would add, going up to 25, maybe you want to take profits at 25. Once Bitcoin hits 54K, we'll get that other pullback, So I don't know, man. I would hold on to SNX, man. We can line one up. I'll sit with you for sure, and I don't want to, we can make it like a half an hour too. We can cut it short. I don't think we need a whole hour, right? Maybe 40 minutes. You do want to see where you are in levels with the daily and the 21-day moving average, really, right? And look, you're still in line with it. So there's no reason to sell this right now. The daily's about to break to the upside. Your time to sell was maybe earlier when we hit 17, when we hit these highs, a couple days ago. But to me, like we're just bouncing in a range. Like we're ranging between this 12 area, 14. This thing is consolidating well above 10 and getting ready for its another big move. Like, see this consolidation? Sometimes it takes a while. That's why patience gives you the most money. Look how long this consolidation took on SNX. 123 days. Now, do you think we're going to take 123 days in this one? No, the bull market's more established. It's running pretty hard. But, we've already been consolidating here. Could it take like another 10 days? Possibly, right? We'll see what happens. But yeah, so there's your first one, SNX, man. I wouldn't sell SNX. Link? Why would you sell Link? Like, you should have sold Link at 23. If you didn't sell Link at 23 and buy back now, to me, you just got to ride it out at this point. That's just my advice. You know? These coins are going to go way up in a month from now. I would just keep my head down, busy working like you've been, man, and don't even look at my portfolio. Let these fly, bro. Let these fly. What I would do is, before I got into the positions, I would write down, okay, I want to buy ZRX, REN, SNX, Link, and Uni. And then I would say, I would like to sell, I would pick one I was going to sell when I hit the top deck. I'm going to sell Uni when it gets to this price. And then do that. But if you don't make the plan, I don't think it's a good idea to just out of nowhere sell now. You know, I think you should make the plan before you get into the trades. That way, when you make the sell and it keeps going up, you say, I did exactly what I wanted to do. And then you can look for another coin on the low and make even more money than the money would have made if you had stayed in Uni. So you can compound it. So you need capital. Okay, you need capital. So if you need capital, sell half on a double, man. Sell half on a double. If you doubled up, sell half. Or here, you tripled up, sell a third. Sell a third of two. Here's my idea for you. Sell a third of two of those. Sell a third of, let's see the ones that are the highest, like Uni. Sell a third of, again, this isn't financial advice. You got to do whatever makes you happy. What I would do is, if I had those coins and I was up 3x on them all, but I just feel like we're about to have a pop in a lot of these coins now. Like, we just went through the dip. The sell was earlier, then you could have bought back less and you would have had the capital, right? The sell was like right before last night, honestly. Like when I sold sand, but I would sell two of them. I would sell 30% of two of them. That'll give you enough capital to keep you happy to maybe get into the next call. Like, maybe you want to take Rose right now, but you can't. So you're like, damn, I want to take Rose, but I'm up in these coins. If you have well-established positions too, don't ruin them, man. Don't ruin them, Don't ruin them. Like, I'm in Aave at 80. I'm not giving that up, man. Yeah, I could have sold the 200. Yeah, I could have sold the 190. Yeah, I could have sold all these other times. But then I would have sit in bed wondering if it's going up as I lay there and wondering when to get back in. Like, look, I would have waited. I would have been like, oh, there's the dip. What have I sold in this candle? Oh, it's only going to keep going down. And I sold into the fear. The next morning it pumped. Then I would have lost all my Aave, man. They're playing games with your minds, guys. If you have a plan, they can't stop you. If you have a plan, they can't stop you. If you DCA into the coins that you love and you have a plan, they can't stop you, guys. Now, if you play with your emotions, you go up and down, you sell as they're dropping, and you buy when they're pumping, you're going to get wrecked and you're going to lose a lot of money. These are just the facts of life. Patience, calmness, planning out your trades, guys. If you don't plan out your trades, you plan to fail, right? Alleged ghost Bitcoin mining firm traded on the NASDAQ faces class action lawsuit. Investors are suing a Bitcoin mining company for alleging fabricating the existence of BTC mining farms in China and reportedly misleading the public. Bit Digital, a Bitcoin mining company traded on the NASDAQ stock exchange, is the subject of a class action lawsuit that alleges the company fabricated the extent of its Bitcoin mining operations, according to the lawsuit, which was filed in the Southern District of New York Court on Wednesday by plaintiff Anthony Powles. Bit Digital misled investors and made materially false claims about the extent of its Bitcoin mining business, causing significant financial harm for investors. Specifically, the plaintiff references an investigative report by Capital Research that claims Bit Digital simply lied about having Bitcoin mining farms in operation across China. Their stock price plummeted 25% from the valuation of $29.27 in early January, and the stock price has fallen back down to $16. Come on, guys, don't be shady. Morning, Joe Jose Saba, man. Thank you for coming on in. H-bar USDT only up. Yo, that thing has been skyrocketing. Bitcoin miners facing chip shortage amid skyrocketing demand. Bitcoin miners are scrambling to acquire more mining rigs as the global semiconductor shortage worsens. A chip shortage is significantly affecting the Bitcoin mining hardware distribution chain. Indeed, Bitmain, one of the major Bitcoin miner makers, has seen its inventory sold out until August 2021. According to information on its website, apart from being out of stock, Bitmain's mining rigs are now at a massive price premium. For instance, back in November 2020, the Antminer's S19 shipped for $18.90. Now they ship for $27.67, a 45% markup. Speaking to Reuters, Alex Au, vice president of the semiconductor manufacturer Inosilicon, said there are not enough chips to support the production of the mining rigs. What little supply is available is reportedly being scooped by major mining establishments in North America. Back in 2020, United States-based mining giants like Riot Blockchain, Bitfarms, and Marathon significantly upscaled their inventory with massive purchases from Bitmain and rival MicroBT. These capacity expansions occurred even as Bitcoin went through its quadrennial halving that saw block reward subsidies cut in half. Thus, when China still dominates the global hash rate distribution, North American mining interests are reporting squeezing supply to China. China miners have also suffered notably disruptions as of late, including a frozen card tied back in 2020 that prevented some operations from being able to pay for electricity. As previously reported, Cointelegraph, authorities in China's Wuhan province also shut off the power supply to miners in the region. This is kind of scary. We need the miners for it to go on. What if the chips run out and we can't continue the network? This is insane. I'm sure a Bitcoin billionaire will just sell some Bitcoin and produce some chips. I don't know how that works, but then we have to use some of the network to keep the network alive. It's pretty interesting, right? Crypto and blockchain, what the Brazilian market can expect for 2021. Cointelegraph Brazil invited some of the crypto's top crypto and blockchain experts to the chart the next steps for the market. 2020 will be remembered as one of the most difficult years. So we read this yesterday. They're going to expand. Rodrigo Borges, founding member of the Oxford Blockchain Foundation, and large Bitcoin contributions by institutional investors, which have even bought more Bitcoin than the production capacity of miners, will intensify in 2021. Regarding Bitcoin, I imagine that there will be an increase in demand for institutional investors, enabling the emergence of new products with exposure to Bitcoin. More and more people are going to realize that they're missing out and that they need to survive. They need to own Bitcoin. Russian opposition leader Navalny immortalized an NFT artwork. So there you go. NFTs, man. DSD Bear sells 5.5 million tokens to a whale coalition with 83 million in coupons set to expire. 3 reasons Bitcoin tumbled below 30,000 in a surprise overnight correction. Ethereum right rebuttals while still closed. Grayscale Ethereum. Ethereum has been hard at work providing rebuttals to recent Ethereum critique. While Ethereum is slowly flowing out of major US-based digital asset manager Grayscale Investments Trust that is still closed. Many in ETH camp have joined hands to provide counter-arguments to the analysis of Ethereum by popular generalist investor. Is this just like a fuddy, man? I'm not reading that. That doesn't even sound like it was written right. Demand for Bitcoin miners pressures chip makers amid global shortage. That's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. Yeah, and they put miners, like, funny. Bitcoin briefly breaks below 30K, but rebounds on the MicroStrategy dip buy. And then we went over that stuff. So, guys, thank you guys so much for the live stream. I'm on out of here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you start your day great with the Crypto Lifer. You brought the energy. You brought the likes. You brought the viewership. You brought the community. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for being a Crypto Lifer. Please hit the link in the Telegram group below and be a part of my amazing trading group. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. There's nothing else, guys. I'm 100% invested, and I'm 100% on my way to the moon.